15 hours. I've got some things to do later, so basically, I have enough time to play somewhere between 3 and 5 games, and I need currently 3 wins for Mythic, so this makes me sad. No, not sad. Sad's a bad word. I don't think I'm going to get it, but then again, if anybody's been watching my stream for the past month, I've told you I'm going to run out of time and not get it anyway. Mainly because I have different hobbies at the moment. LCK finals and stuff like that are on tonight. I'm going to be doing that. Focused on that, not playing this. Yeah, I keep. A reasonable hand, though. Well, how am I playing that one? Waiting for something on the other monitor real quick. Oh, it's the Vampers. Well, that's not the best for me. Hard matches, and my hand's not that type of good. Oh no. Hmm. A little disappointed they had the Danto. This feels like a game where they're going to have both a Danto and Soren. I'm obviously not going to beat both a Danto and Soren with one spell. Didn't have Soren. Love them to play a 1-drop right now. Hey, who cares? Hey, Anarith. Yeah. Well. Let's see. We have double white. We have blue. So any rando colorless lands enough. And boom. So buys a little bit of time. They do get to save the Danto, though. But if they don't play a Soren in the next 3 or 4 turns, there's a chance that, or like I draw a Growth Spiral next turn, we have a chance. Oh, they have, Give me my life. Grats, who cares? I wanted to go to Friday Night Magic tonight, but I didn't think there would be people that showed up at mine. It's looking like they probably have like a Legion's End or a Cast Down in their hand. Was this card beautiful or was this card beautiful? It tapped both of my green. I got lucky and hit that white, so now I can play this for 3. But why did it tap both of my green? It tapped both of my green when I had a double green spell in my hand. So I need to find all of my gain life lands. There's one. I think I played the other 2 already, so should have technically grabbed these 2 guild gates, but I'm not going back and changing how I tap things. That's just not happening. Do you get prize packs or store credit or what from yours? Who cares? have it, friend. Yeah. Legion's End, or we win. Nice. Always good to steal game one. Prize packs and credit. What, did you get anything good out of your prize packs? Always take out the memorial. Always take out the grow. Almost always take out the Scapeshift. Always struggle figuring out the last cards to take out here. I played this match enough that like I shouldn't be struggling on this, but I like legitimately constantly struggle on taking out the last card. No, I think I'm gonna take out a Crisis on the draw. Oh, you got a foil anime Teferi. That is awesome. When you say expensive one, what do you mean? I have no idea price. Just realized I can't read my alerts right now. Murph might have been coming through with that one person sub again. I need to see those. Or not one person sub. One person host. I think the Valkyrie's pretty good. It kills the black things. It kills Soren. His Scries. But it may not be good enough. I think this is good enough. We have a spell that we can cast early, hopefully. Got lucky they didn't have Soren last games while we won. If they Soren into a big spell this game, we're going to have a lot of trouble. That's a heck of a spell. Fortunately, I have to kill that instead of Soren. Which is a heck of a problem. If they pump this, that's even more of a problem. Because that means all of these are lands or interactive spells, and interactive spells are what we need to avoid at the moment. I'm actually pretty jealous of the foil art. Ouch. That is a major problem. We need our time wipe now. Ouch, as I said. To turn uptick, wow. Don't know if that was the right play. Veto and Cleansing Nova. That's pretty strong. We're probably going to have to hit a land with Growth Spiral. Like Growth Spiral into Time Warp might be enough, or Time Wipe, or whatever you want to call it. This is lethal. It's super lethal, to be honest. Didn't get there. We're dead. What was my other options that turn? Playing this and bouncing this? I'm just gonna run it back. I'm not changing anything from the play to the draw, I don't think. Might bring my land back in on the draw. Alright, we can do it, deck. This match is moderately important. This hand's about the best hand I can get. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and Baffling in that, since I have something to spend my mana on the following 2 turns. Need a second green. Wouldn't mind a 3rd green. I meant to block, by the way. I don't know why I didn't block. If that comes back and kills me, I'm going to end up being fairly sad. I had pizza a minute ago. It seems to be all gone. I don't recall eating it all is the problem. Alright, so we need to avoid Seekers this game, and we probably have a really good chance. I think it'll be very hard for us to beat a Seeker. Hydroid Crisis and cards like Little Teferi and Baffling End are the cards that I'm looking for here. Gonna hold the Scapeshift 1 turn. Trying to get one of their spells out of their hand, obviously. Yeah. So we can scape shift for 7 next turn. Ooh, that's dangerous. Oh yeah, so we can scape shift for more than 7? Guess I should take the Fielder Rune. I shouldn't take the Fielder Rune, I should take the Field of Dead. If they have a second Legions, obviously we're in trouble. Trouble but not dead. What is that? 7. Alright, 7 are clicked. On my field. And 7. This lets us set up our next turn. We have a Field of Rune to be able to instant speed get more. So even if they have the thing this turn, we block 2, take 6. And then we can get 4 on the following turn as an instant speed. Get a couple points of life here. And we wouldn't want that in this case. And if they don't have it, we just win. Nice. 2 away from Mythic. Considering we only had enough time to play maybe 5 games, then that's a pretty decent sign. Got 15 of our 40 lands. Nice. What are we setting at over here? I think you get 500 towards that, but I don't know. Anyway, this game's fun. I like it. It's powerful. Or this deck, rather. I said this game. I think the Yarrick Field decks are really good, too. I'm looking forward to potentially try to tune my own Yarrick Field deck at Throne, but obviously we have to see what's printed in Throne before we see if we're going to bother with it. But it doesn't lose any cards that I care about. Yeah, the Golos deck's pretty awesome as well. Just the Golos in this version seems pretty good. I find the Golos builds a little bit harder for me to beat as vampires, but like a lot easier for me to beat with Feather or Red Deck Winds. But again, it's one of those decks, just kind of like Yarrick Field, that I struggle with because they have more ways to tutor up things and things of that nature. Alright, so what are we going to put on the bottom? We're definitely keeping. I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to like tuck the island and be done with it. I'm going to lead with the Thornwood here, in case we draw like a Grazer for the following turn. That does shut off any potential growth spirals we draw, which kind of sucks, but keeps us the mana for Teferi. Presumably in 3 turns we'll be able to play the route one way or the other. This could be Esper. I find Esper to be a, we're using the quotation marks here, pretty easy. The only 2 things that are hard to beat is I don't think we beat Boros Citadel if they draw it, and we don't beat early heroes. Doubling the trigger of Archway Angel sounds disgusting. I have no idea what Gruld Assembly is. Guess I need this more than I need the other cards. Not looking particularly good for us at the moment. Oh, I thought that was Guild Summit. Untap land would be nice here. I don't really want to crease this for one. Guess I'll attack first. I'm gonna spiral. Okay, cool. I am right. Fair enough. Because if I hit like a little Teferi or something, I can play it here. We'll be sideboarding these out, so not real happy to draw that. It's gonna be a rough one to beat. We're missing our land drops. We mulliganed. They didn't really do anything, but we also didn't do anything. Can't beat Boros Citadel if they have anything at all to stop the Scapeshift in a turn or two. Which, based on them doing nothing with their mana, I'm going to assume they have a fair chance of. I'll do this for 4 and leave up a green. Because the odds of me hitting a land for this were very high. Alright, well, we built a board. They have all the cards that were ever cards. They definitely have a way to kill the Hydroid Krasis because they wasted a Scorn on the Elvish Rejuvenator, and I don't believe that's something they would have done otherwise. Probably gonna need to draw a little Teferi here desperately. Because they're getting really close to ultimating this at this point. Is that a good magic card? Even if they have to bounce to Teferi here, that's not bad for me. Just gonna try to win. They could easily have a veto. Oh, they have absorbs. They're playing that build. Wasn't really something I was expecting. Guess I don't need that little Teferi anymore then. Next turn I'll have enough mana to play like the Genius and a Scapeshift if I want. Let's see what we get here. Got a circuitous route. Okay. I'll give you something to board wop, I guess. Our routes are getting worse and worse. Luckily, 3 of them are already gone. Our field of runes getting worse too, though. At what point am I supposed to just deputy to Teferi and hope? I guess it starts with... How much loyalty does this start with? I think it starts with 4? I don't remember. It's been that long since I played one. I'm Googling it. Pretty sure it starts with 4. It does. So it's currently a 3-row to deputy it. And I'm not going to find a better deputy target, so... I think that's fine. They have a removal spell for my deputy, I think? They don't? What? Guess I'm gonna play this. They don't appear to have anything anymore. Is it bad that I kind of want to time wipe now because I feel like they're going to play a board wipe? Really feel like they're going to play a board wipe. Liliana's very good. And they have enough mana for it this turn. That's an even bigger problem. That card's okay. So how many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 lands. Well, I don't want to draw 13 cards, so how many would I want to draw? Let's only draw half of that. Boom. Give me a new hand. Oh, I don't get to draw any because of the Narset. I'm an idiot. Ah ha ha ha. Joke's on me. I'm too stupid to play this game. Joke's on me. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. I really need to draw a Scapeshift. Scapeshift probably still wins. Assuming I have enough lands in my deck, and I honestly have no idea whether I do or not. I guess we're going to find out, ain't we? That's probably a bad sign. Bonus deck is weird. So, last card of Counterspell? Does anyone have any idea how many lands we have left? Put it on the stack, see if it resolves, and then we'll figure things out. No, don't make me figure out how many lands. I don't have time for this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. So there's a bunch of lands left in our deck. Is that enough? Yeah, I'll go for one more. There's no reason to do that. Do that. Literally can't see what I have highlighted now. I can't see. Oh, I have 9 of them highlighted? Alright, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just to get things clicked, because I don't think it matters. It's just I don't have to get max amount of lands. I can just do what I did. I know how many lands I have in my deck. I have 29 lands. I can count that. I can't physically see all of the names of the lands I have in play. Like I don't know like if I had 2 Temples of Garden in play, or I don't know if I had 2 Breeding Pools in play. I can't see that. My eyes don't work well enough for me to see it, and I don't have time to highlight every single land and read them. Like I had no idea what lands I had and what I didn't have left in the library. I knew the count that I had, but I didn't know how many different types I had with what little vision I have. Anyway, so we're definitely going to want these. We're definitely going to want these. We're definitely going to want this. We're definitely going to want these. Don't think I want anything else on my sideboard. Definitely not going to want these. Definitely not going to want this. Well, I mean, I don't have time. That's the type of thing I can do on MTGO. I can sit there and highlight them all and like make them get big like this and read them. But I don't have that kind of time on here. So we're going to cut escape shift. Oh, I want this to fairy too, I guess. I'm going to cut a second escape shift. Yes, I sideboarded in a planeswalker when I brought in Immortal Suns, but that's okay. How did you get Nexus banned from LGS? How can it be banned from an LGS? Report them to the DCI. That's bullshit. They can't make their own ban list and still host sanctioned events. Well, we keep... I don't even think they can do that, really. Pretty sure you could report them for something like that, even. I don't think you can arbitrarily ban somebody that's not breaking any rules just because they win too much. I think the DCI would throw the biggest fit in the world if they were reported for that, too. He's saying he borrows it, who cares? Well, I'm not likely to ever remove this off of the table, and this lets me draw a card, so I might as well draw my card. Oh no, we're about to get fault erasure. Guess we're gonna take our agent of trickery? I went ahead and played this with the Field of Room, in case if they play a Narset, I want to be able to quote-unquote pressure it. And I definitely am making quotes with my hands when I do that. Now, your store owner sounds like somebody that doesn't deserve to get to run DCI events, in my opinion. But I'm pretty harsh on crap like that. Doesn't mean I'm right, mind you. So do I want the extra card or do I want a field? I think I just want the extra card. And this is mainly because they have discard spells. And Narsets. I just want to go ahead and get that in while I can. They reprinted Rule of Law? I did not know they reprinted Rule of Law. Yeah, I'm going to start with this. And I'm going to take it down to draw a card. Yeah, they need good cards from here. Used to get played a lot back in the day. I just didn't know they'd reprinted it. Pretty good play by them. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. They have a fault erasure. Nothing in my hand matters. They don't have enough mana for a Kai's Wrath, so that means they need to have... Oh, that works too. They're completely out of resources now. And we get to play 3 creatures a turn, basically the rest of the game. So we're going to kill our Teferi. They hover this card like they want to play it. Feels to me like it's a Planeswalker or something. Threw 1 extra at that just in case it was a removal spell. I think I actually threw 2 extra at it because I wasn't paying enough attention, but it's whatever at this point. But yeah, it's a big one. It went up. That's a good sign for us. Yay, we did it! We're almost real boys and girls. We got 500 EXP anytime you do one of those, I guess. Alright, cool. Forgot you still get these cards. So if we play 7 more lands, we get a pacifism? That's neat. I've not gone to a Friday Night Magic in so long, I can't even remember, Murph. But I'd be less toxic than you if I did, Kappa. Alright, important match. Do we become mythic gamers or not? Lost to dice roll. Okay. It's a good match, but I have a bad hand. Uh-oh, it's the haste one. They're going to have their fast draw? We're not going to beat their fast draw. That's not a land. But yeah, I have about 1,000,000 green sources on the draw. I fought in 3 turns. I had a reasonable chance to draw one. I think it's probably above 60%. And my hand was lit if I hit one. Like ultra lit. And then we had backdoor draws of things like any land in a Teferi. We're honestly still not that bad off. Obviously our hand's not good at this point because we're going to play like Reginald into something, but probably like Reginald into Galta game over since they have no removal and they had no other 4-drop. I was trying to skip through my turn. If it counts for anything, I don't think I had an out anyway. That's frustrating. I don't think I had an out anyway. Stealing Galta could be nice. Could I ever actually steal a relevant dino? Probably not. There's a 2/3 though that would survive Flame Sweep. We don't have white mana this time. But I definitely don't think I can get rid of a Field Rejuvenator hand, white mana or not. That's cool, Murph. Card's fun. Awesome, there's our white land. A lot of people like the Risen card you're talking about. Or not the Risen card, the Lotus Field. Guess I should get this one, since I don't have any ramp spells. I'm just gonna take one. They're playing Ranging Raptors in this, they're definitely playing the Flame Sweep build. Huh. They're definitely flame sweeping, ain't they? They have an instant too, it's pausing. I guess we just make them show us more than one flame sweep then. I have not convinced Sean Corp to sponsor you. I guess I should have attacked first. A little mistake not to attack. It's definitely a mistake not to attack. Are you qualified for PT Richmond? I also should have got a fielder rune, maybe. That one's a little brutal. Time warp. Time wipe would be awesome, but we don't have time for it. If they have a second flame sweep, we're dead. Nothing we can do about the second. I had to read that card. That doesn't seem like a time sweep, though. Let's see what cards they get before we make any decisions. So it's all at me and they have nothing else. You have to play them then, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One. Oh, I messed up! They hit a field and I wasn't paying attention. I just lost this game because of play errors. I just lost this game due to play errors. Oh, wow. It was a one game and I lost it. Oh, what a way to lose Mythic. Just straight play errors. Alright, well, plan B. We can't block just enough to be alive, right? So if we block this and take 8, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 damage. Oh, I just didn't notice. It's on me. Technically double block that and then bounce that next turn instead. They get an extra land this way, but I get the entire board instead of just most of the board. The cost of 3 life. It was a play error for sure. I should have been paying attention. Oh, I punted that so bad I didn't deserve to win it. They had such a bad draw too. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm getting nervous because, like, if I'm playing that bad, I don't know what's going forward. Besides Reginald, they didn't really play anything for me to Devout Decree. I'm worried about the Hunters and the Marauders, or whatever they're called. So the 2-drops. That's the main reason I have the Decrees in the deck, so I think they stay in the deck. Honestly, I just don't think I changed anything from the play to the draw. If I do anything, I think I want to cut like an island and bring a Krasis back. Is it worth cutting an island to bring a Krasis back? Puts us down to 27 lands, and Krasis is pretty good here. That's fair. Atalia is a decree target, but I don't view Atalia as a card. Watch me lose to it after insulting it, but I think I'm going to go without the Krasis. Oh, I gotta pay more attention though. I can't make silly errors like that. Bonus deck's sweet though. Would totally play it. Oh, we have nothing to interact with them. If they go 2-drop into 4-drop, we're probably dead. There's 2-drop. Whoa, it's not the good one. That's a bit of a respite. Is respite the right word? I don't know if respite is the right word. That's a bit nice. I should rephrase. That sounds like a better word. Would love to hit field with this. That's not filled. Would love to hit field with our draw step. Would also accept time wipe. We've not drawn a time wipe in this match. Time wipe would be insane. Probably gonna bounce that. What is the right play for us? Got in trouble. We probably have to draw time wipe to, or we lose. This gives us 2 chances for it. I don't think Baffling End's good enough. It shouldn't be hard for you to find the cards if you want them. I think I have to block the Raptor, don't I? Giving them an extra card feels terrible, but my life's getting relatively low. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good piece of candy. Alright, so with this manner, we at least can Scapeshift and block the board. Worst case. I take back worst case. Worst case, we get wrecked. Alright, we have a decision to make, don't we? We have a decision to make. I don't really have a whole lot of time, so I guess I'm just going to go for it. We either win or we lose. I guess we don't lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I want this card for 5, 6, 7. If they have Flame Sweeper, not dead. We get to play a land next turn. We get to play this for 6, which gains us 3 life and puts 3 blockers back out there. And if they don't have it, we just win on the spot. Well, we don't win on the spot because I'm gonna block the board. It's just 7 damage. We're gaining 2 back, so it's 5 damage. Yeah, I'll keep that too. They didn't Flame Sweep. I'm just blocking it all. Actually, I'm not going to block the card that gives them an extra card. I'm just taking that 4. Oh, they have a flame. They let me block and then they flame swept. So I guess I messed up. Could have prevented 4 more damage, but I didn't want to let them have a card. I assumed poorly, I guess. I guess they just didn't have the correct stop set. Oh, that's a dagger. I thought I'd won that game. what a dagger. I thought I'd won. We're still not in terrible shape. They have to stop these 2/2s the rest of the game. So they need probably like a Galta to win from here. That's not going to do it, especially without haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess I want to cast all 3 of these. I don't know how many lands I have left in my deck, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I just don't want to do any of this. Alright, we're playing this. I'm just grabbing that. Casting this here. Putting that there. Playing this, making them have to have it. I'm just not attacking. Yeah, I figured it out, Murph. I didn't cast it in the end. So they need another flame sweep, or we just win on the following turn. And if they do have a flame sweep, now we have a Scapeshift to follow it up with. That doesn't do anything. I mean, it does things, but it doesn't do anything. You know what I'm trying to say? That does something. So I'll be able to get 3, 4, 5, 6 lands is all I get to get. Take 1 like this. It tapped my blast zone, by the way. So I only get to get 6 lands if I counted right. Whatever. I'm just tapping things at this point. Okay, they give up to the third Scapeshift. I guess they don't have another. Alright, we are Mythic Boys. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think we dropped a game in D1 or D2. I think we only dropped 1 game total in D3. But that might not be accurate. I about half pay attention to this stuff. How low are we? 95%. 14 hours, but unfortunately I'm going to be busy basically all of them. So I don't get to play anymore. But we got Mythic, so we start Platinum next season. We did not start Platinum this season. We're a 95 percentile player, Murph. But I do have time for one more game. So, hopefully we'll continue this winning rank. If we win like 5 more in a row, we could probably get there. Kind of accidentally got Mythic. Wasn't actually planning to get Mythic. But who knows? But yeah, we have time for one more game. This hand's a keep. Another red deck. Interesting. Another dinosaur deck. Is Rampaging already been or set 3? Rampaging may have already been set 3 and I just not know. I don't think Rampaging's been set 3. Unfortunately, we're on the draw this game, so they're going to be fast enough to get underneath us. We're going to, again, have to draw a time wipe now, or we just don't have a chance. That's really good. Hopefully this prevents 4 damage, and then we get to replay that. It did not prevent 4 damage. That means they probably have another 4-drop or a shifting. Well, I guess a shifting is a 4-drop. Okay, that works too. Draft go? I don't know what draft go means. Nope. Did not go to a draft today. I've been sitting here streaming. We basically have to get a time wipe now, right? JK, we're dead. We are dead, 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 dead. I was probably dead if I didn't get a time warp, didn't I? So you could be right. I don't know. I think we'll take out a grazer. How did your draft go, George? I think you went to Sean's. This hand's about as good as it gets. Have fun, opponent. Back-to-back dinos. That's kind of weird. Apparently I have 4 emails. I think that's a better play, especially if another Teferi already in our hand. Sir Freakasaur Alpha. A lot of things just kill me, though. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. I wanted to land that last turn just so I could do some wild Scapeshift play, and maybe I was supposed to do the same wild Scapeshift play anyway and just like block the board down. That's what I was probably supposed to do, because I think that play beat Time Wipe better. So I can't protect that at all. Might as well kill 8 power though. Don't like how I played this game. I gotta definitely just lose to a Flame Slash if they have it. That was a mistake too, technically. I didn't see that I already had one in play, so it was already in play. Well, on my screen I clicked 9 things, so what didn't I click? I guess I didn't click this blast zone? Yeah, Flame Slash doesn't beat us, but beats us. Does that make sense? Honestly, don't know how many lands I have left out, or I should have counted. You got published? Nice. People didn't know Murph wasn't on Nexus already. They weren't trying. Well, opponent's not just casting Flame Slash, so we may have got this game, or they may be doing some kind of Galta-ish thing. I don't really know. Okay, yeah, we got this game. Alright. Game 3. No idea, man. I think I'm just going to run it back this way and finally draw a time lock. Oh, no, somebody gave me a gifted sub to Brian Gutley. Or Gutley? I don't know. Brian's stream. We don't have blue mana, but we have a Baffling End, and I feel like we have to have a Baffling End to win this match. So, I think there's better odds of us drawing the blue mana than having another Baffling End or a Decree in our opening hand. And I could just be wrong. Maybe they have a poor draw. What if they just had a 1-land hand and this doesn't find a land? They're thinking forever here. No land Rage Scoop? That's a land. Womp womp. Okay, so they do have lands. That's a good one. How do I want to deal with this? I think I want to use the 3-mana way to deal with it. Because next turn I can play this and this. But that also gives them the opportunity to potentially play that into another 3-drop. Which isn't good for me. They do seem mana screwed. If they wasn't playing like tapped land into tapped land into tapped land, I probably wouldn't have ever made that type of play. Just tapping my white mana for some reason. We know they have a Reginald, so we can't save our Teferi, which sucks. We can play a 5/5 Krasis next turn, which isn't necessary. Oh, they couldn't play it. How beautiful for us. How beautiful for us. El Beautifulino. So we can protect our Teferi with the first Scapeshift, win the game with the second Scapeshift? Presumably? They went into their attack phase without giving a haste, even though I'm... Okay, never mind. JK. Hasterino. Yes. Alright. Well, I think that's 4-0 on tonight, but we went up 1%. So I think we have to win like 4 more to keep climbing that. Still a long road. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by. We went on a pretty good run of Scapeshift. Unfortunately, I just didn't dedicate enough time this season. But this has just been the best deck in the month, or the best deck in the format for, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks. People still just play other decks, and I can't figure it out. It does have some bad matches. You don't want to get paired versus Nexus. You don't want to get paired versus Yarick. You know, and the aggro decks are close, but this deck just mauls. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming by, and take care, everyone.